Alright, it looks like that The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings is coming to an end, so I'm gonna record the last few hours of the game. The summit has just happened and the dragon has arrived once again, so
I can't get through.
I guess I'm chasing after him.
You must get Sheila!
Alright, I also got this cool staff from the operator. Really a tough boss fight, but I finally managed to beat him in the end. I also got this arm from him. But I'm gonna switch to the Forgotten Runs. Maybe I should put some like rune things on my swords here, but nah, I think we're fine. Defeat the dragon. I'm gonna actually use my shield this time. Nope.
Can't stop me, not you, not anyone else.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to try at least, so fuck up.
If I have to, I will kill you.
Really? Fucking dragons, dude. Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, she has a name?
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him.
The Nilfgaardians
And she
apparently
wrote all the
captured
fools
Letho,
to get
but
a hard on
it's
the
a
men
ruse, I'm
thought
calling it
burning
right now.
sorceress at the stake.
Letho is working for the
Where is he?
Nilfgaardians.
I don't know, fool.
I'm guessing.
I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend. That's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard.
Exactly.
Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss.
Where is
and
Triss
you.
anyway?
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now.
Alright,
Do
well,
you
this
think
is
the
getting
North can
interesting.
defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear...
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of Lavalette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it.
Am I actually gonna
This
get to kill
is
the
your
dragon?
end, Witcher.
Why can't we be friends?
Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond!
Wait, what?
This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits.
Up.
Geralt, remove it!
Okay.
You waited long enough.
That was that.
Should you survive, go
Should I
south.
should I just have let her die?
Where
Really?
you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Not even gonna say thank you, really? Was it wise to save her or not?
Shit, you stink.
Fuck you. I can't leave. Oh, I'm actually supposed to kill him now. Take that. Take that, and that, and that. Oh no. Come at me, bro. Do I still have any Falgas blood? Should I save this for later or use it now? I think I'm at least gonna use my rune things. Resistance to incineration, that's gonna be really useful here. Dragons take damage from fire. Apparently so. Can I save here? Nope. That was one weird camera work there. Line. What am I doing now? Oh. I'm actually kind of afraid of heights, so not really sure about this, Geralt.
Damn it.
How did I not get knocked off? Really? Asshole. I'm flicking the Gwen sign, but I can't switch it. Come on. That's one of the annoying bugs of this game. Or can you even call it a bug, to be honest? I'm gonna die here if I'm not careful. What is he doing now? I gotta say, this is actually pretty fun.
Guess they'll never learn.
Really? Come on, just go down already. Can I throw the knives at him from here? Ah. I dodged in the wrong direction. Come on, give me the Quinn sign. No. Did I actually get her? Nice. I hate the quick time events in this game so much though, like, they are pretty annoying. Like, you don't always even see them. They kind of look like they're pretty hidden, I should say. Oh fuck. I guess it just became dragon kebab. Geralt, what the fuck? I thought you said that you don't kill dragons. Oh fuck. Should I kill the dragon? Luckily there's no timer here. Kill the dragon or walk away. Well, I mean, he's probably gonna die anyway, right? I mean, it's got a tree through its chest. Oh fuck. I'm gonna save it since, well, as Geralt said, he doesn't kill dragons. I already defeated it. Did it die anyway? I mean, Dragon Heart once ain't enough. Who's that? What's happening in there? What the fuck? I guess that was a mace they just killed. Oh fuck, that looks big. Oh, does he have a spike? So is Radovid holocausting all the mages? I don't really get that. I mean, they're fucking mages, shouldn't they? Wouldn't they be really useful?
Your handiwork, sire. In the beginning, there was chaos.
Was that a quote or something? Epilogue. So yeah, we really are at the end of the game now. I guess I'm gonna get to fight Letho now. Can't wait. I wish I would have prepared better because I don't really have any rune stones or potions left. Well, there's Roach, my bro.
How did it go with the dragon? It had a hard landing, impaled on a tree, but it's still alive. I don't kill dragons.
The sorceresses could still use it.
Roach, it may be one of the last living dragons. I can't simply slaughter it.
Well, there's at
Alright,
least
it's
like
simple then.
2
We
more
need to
if
get
you have
rid
read
of
the
Philip.
books.
I'll leave you the honor.
We'll get them, Witcher. The sorceresses have it coming. Radovid and the other kings already ordered firewood to be gathered for the pyres.
What about the council and the conclave?
What about Triss?
I'd sooner expect the proclamation of an inquisitorial synod.
Not all sorceresses deserve the stake.
You can't make an omelette.
Without
Make the mother
breaking
of all
some eggs,
omelets
I
here,
know.
Jack.
How is the future queen of
Can't fit
Temeria?
over every mage.
She's safe. She's even started to speak. Old Natalis tried to give her a doll. Know what she said?
How would I?
That she wants no more toys. She wants a sword. And to learn how to fight. She wants to avenge her father's death.
What did you do?
Gave her my special forces dagger. I'll teach her to defend herself. Natalis will teach her the art of war. She'll be a good queen. I can feel it.
What about Letho? Did you capture him?
Not entirely.
Meaning?
Letho awaits you in the former Temerian camp. He sent a messenger.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
Geralt isn't really showing any concern for Triss.
Not necessarily in that order.
Who on whom?
The kings let their troops loose. They were supposed to deal with just the treacherous sorceresses, but they quickly decided every mage was a traitor. The soldiers vastly outnumbered the mages, who could do nothing with the magical blockade still in place throughout the city.
Were
When
these
the
3
rulers
mages
left the
as
city
well?
surrounded by their armored cordons, soldiers in loose mobs went on a mage hunt. Most of the noted and powerful managed to flee. The others were hounded to death.
I clicked the button, can you go down? One thing that I noticed playing this game, that it doesn't tell you where you're supposed to go when you're doing the quests. I mean, I can see the orange marker over there, but... Is she laughing or crying?
Calm down. I want to help.
Their eyes need to be opened. They must see.
They're dead.
I am too. But I opened my eyes and saw...
What did you see?
You wouldn't get it.
Peace Summit. Peace Summit. Peace Summit.
The world's gone mad.
Let's get out of here.
Well, that was a bit of a weird scene. Fucking female choker over here. Why does every single female mate dress like a whore? I mean, seriously. Why's there a snare right there? Like, why the fuck did they just put snares down on the ground?
Stop. I heard something.
More marauders.
There he is! Radovid wants his head!
He does? Wait, why did Geralt pull out the silver sword? Hello, retard moment. He just exploded. Wait, there's like an archer over here. Seriously?
Bloody hell!
I hate enemies with shields, they're so annoying. Oh fuck, I should have used the staff that I got from the
What about the Nilfgaard?
guy, the mage guy.
That's no rumor.
How do you know?
From Sheila. She was surprisingly knowledgeable.
If it was the Nilfgaardians, then war's
Where the fuck did she go anyway? Is she still alive in the Witcher 3? What the fuck did they do to this do to this guy? Huh. I'm gonna have to drink some potions before I actually fight Letho. I'm not taking him on without potions. Wait, am I even supposed to go here? Is there another door? See, this is the exact problem with this game, like, can't he just tell me where is the nearest door that I can use in order to advance my game? Is it really that hard? Were there really this many mages in here? Oh fuck. No, like seriously, nobody even bothered to light this thing up. I'm gonna save in case Letho is behind this door. Yep, he is. Alright, Roach. This is it. The moment of truth. What am I gonna need for this? I can still use one more talent, so... what should I use it on? Can I get any more vigor? This one isn't really useful. Sign intensify. Should I go for that? Either that or Igni. I think Gwen is gonna be more useful. Then I'm gonna drink some potions. Let's see. My go-to have been... actually, hold on. Let's make a few of these. I mean, I guess the game ends here as well, so it doesn't really matter how I use my last resources here. Where's the grape sod? Then maybe some Falca's blood. Why is there no music anyway? What about Hangman's Venom? Does this actually do more? I don't know if this is better than the Falcus Blood, so I'm gonna make some of it as well. And then drink you, and you. And also the potion drinking animations are so boring to watch. I can't tell why you can't skip them. There we go. Alright, I think I'm finally ready to face that guy. I know that there's an option to just let him go or just kill him, but I'm gonna kill him. Wait, that's Triss.
Letho.
Triss.
All right.
No, it's
Let's end
Letho,
this.
not Triss.
No, Roach. I'm going alone.
Why, Geralt?
Take care of Triss. Wait for me at the city gate. If I'm not back within the hour, leave without me.
But
Just do it, Roach. Please. I need to deal with this alone. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians and defended me from the troops.
Time to end this. Roach is waiting. I'll join you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
Could have come up with a little bit of a better badass line, but okay. Sup, dude? Oh, he took
you
the
a while.
thing from the thing.
Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me.
But how
the
did
effect
Sheila
would be
transport a wave?
spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the Royal Witch Hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
How am I heartless if
I
I
don't
didn't
doubt
know that
it.
they're gonna hunt her down?
So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
Is that gonna... Yeah, sure, let's have a
I
drink.
suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
I'm gonna kill you anyway, though. Don't get any ideas from this.
Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
And here we go with another
The winter
Vietnam
solstice,
flashback.
1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every Witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our Witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Kind of a shame how they made Eredin such a wimp in Witcher 3. Like, he isn't much of a threat in that
Back
game.
with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's tree in the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I kind of want to hear what else he has to say, and I kind of don't even want to kill him anymore. Like, he hasn't really wronged me, or rather Geralt, that much at least. But I do still want to fight him. Okay, I think that what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna fight him now, just to see what just to experience the fight. Then I'm gonna reload my previous save and go with this option.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Like, I mean, sure, Letho gave Geralt a bad reputation, but I don't know, I don't really hate him. He seems kind of a bro, a man of honor.
The Imperial army is probably crossing the border as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Netho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Oh no, I missed my chance to actually talk with him there. Because this is the actual option where I have to choose to kill him or not. Alright, I'm going with my plan anyway.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, Letho.
You feel death. What does it feel like to be almost dead?
I said fight.
Why do you hound me? What? That missed? Really? I'm gonna wait until he runs out of that twin sign.
The wolf has teeth, and they're sharp. I'm better. I can tell already.
Of course you can.
You tire quickly.
I'm tired of talking.
Standing here, I realize you were just like me, trying to make history. But who's to judge the right from wrong? When our God is down, I think we'll both agree.
I don't want to kill you.
Come on, man, you're so lightweight. At least try to beat me.
Near my level.
Oh, that was stupid of me.
I've had enough of this dance. Goodbye, Geralt.
I thought I was on fire. Man, you're way too easy. He was much harder to beat in the first boss fight against him. I'm not gonna use any more Gwen. He's almost dead anyway. We're done here. Can I actually load my previous save? Right, I'm gonna watch these cuts. See what happens. Oh fuck. Sorry, man. Let me load my save. Please. Well, that was the Letho boss fight. Kind of disappointing, really. Maybe I should actually have taken all those potions, because that was way too easy. I'm gonna load my save here, and because I don't really feel like killing him anymore. I wonder how hard he would be fight against without my potions. You know what, since I have time, I can't meditate. But then I can't clear my potion effects, right? What if I load this save?
How? Pillage, rape.
Who on whom?
The kings let their troops loose. They were supposed to deal with just the treacherous sorceresses, but they quickly decided every mage was a traitor. The soldiers vastly outnumbered the mages, who could do nothing with the magical blockade still in place throughout the city. When the rulers left the city surrounded...
Nah, you know what, I'm gonna go with the ending that I really want now. And I'm not gonna kill Letho. Not gonna fight him. And then I'm gonna do a separate video where I actually fight him without any potions or any other enhancements. Well, okay, some enhancements, yes, but you know what I mean.
Letho.
Triss.
All right. Let's end...
No, Roach.
Why? But...
I wish there would be an option to fight him, but then have the choice to not kill him.
Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
But yeah. After seeing all these cutscenes about Geralt's memories, it doesn't really feel right to kill Leto anymore. I mean, they fought the Wild Hunt together
Recovered your
and Geralt
memory
saved
yet?
his life.
Not entirely.
Remember how we first
And
met?
he also defended
Yeah, I saved your
Triss.
life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't.
The winter solstice, 1270.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the hanged man's tree and the wild hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for many
I
reasons.
chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She fucked up the
She
Nilfgaard.
was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums. Trying to seduce orcs. Trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be done just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress.
I've
with
been
no
spoiled a little bit of the main
We were
story
in the
here, but I
heart
don't
of the
really know
Empire.
what this
And as I'm
dialogue is
sure
gonna be
you
all
know,
about. So.
Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me,
But is this going where I think
Sarek,
that
and
it's going?
Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Is Leto gonna be blackmailed to work for the
We were
Nilfgaard?
separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly. But it was uneventful. No violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the Northern Kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her.
How
Those
if she lost her
Imperial
memory?
spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire.
She was when I left.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are. You know the true identities of the riders.
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. Legendary.
But did Ciri never tell Geralt that the Wild Hunt were elves? No wait, I guess Geralt hasn't met Ciri yet because he has amnesia right now, so he doesn't really remember anything about her, so I guess he wouldn't know anything about the Wild Hunt either.
No Market Square
Never mind.
mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory. Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
This game does
There's
do
not
a
a
pretty
witcher
nice
who
job of
doesn't
setting
know
up the
that.
story for
So you know there are other
the Witcher 3
spheres.
Wild Hunt.
The most powerful of our mages.
Like,
can
it really
open
makes the
passages
player want to
between
know
these
more
worlds,
about the
and
Wild
they
Hunt
usually
and
do that to
finally
summon the
face
monsters
them
we
and
men
defeat.
have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own.
But kind of a
It's
shame
not
that they were
exactly
pretty
easy, so they
lame
usually
in
send their
the
spectral emanations.
in the
They
Wild
come
Hunt
in
game.
person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer.
I mean, the boss fight against Eredin
So
was just so
elves
easy.
from another
Too
world
easy.
and their trained wraiths. What do they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern.
Did they want to use Geralt to get Ciri?
How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end. Why? Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the South fell into ruin long ago. And Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Alright, so that's his motivation. Sounds
Why are
kind
you
of
still
reasonable.
here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the Northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
I need to know the whole picture. I mean, didn't he just tell us that? Wow, there's a lot of dialogue
How
here.
did you manage to
Oh well, I'm gonna
contact
go
Sheila?
through all of them.
It wasn't a problem once I learned
Because I do really want to know the lore.
existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila. Killed a few beasts for her. And whined about how unhappy I was. How unfair the world was. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together. Could link us. Security in case I was captured. But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me.
Where'd you get your information about the Lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatir de Rideau. The
She recovered her memory.
Nah. I'd never claim she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned. Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the lodge. Only Emir, Vatir, and I were present.
Is Demavent the king that is in the cutscene that plays during the... when you start up the
How
game?
you managed to slay Demavent?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His hat. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land
Apparently
the
not.
final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms. We barely avoided our pursuers. And we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth's Scoia'tael. Another of Sheila's ideas. With Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Dem.
How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery's solar?
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's mutiny. The king of Temeria would have to deal with a lot of that sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to become. I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive. So one of Arian's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael you would torture a helpless monk. Arian's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent. Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later. Only the dead can keep a secret.
Stop
Then all
trying
I
to
had
make
do
me
was
hate
wait
you
for
more,
the
man.
situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
Okay, you're really making it hard now. No need to be an asshole about it.
When did you decide to get rid of Yorveth?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran,
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive away.
and I let you live, you know I could have killed you.
Nah.
You're forgetting.
No, I remember. So Sheila was looking for you when she came to...
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind, or that Yorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins.
Nope.
Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
Shame you didn't take a shot at Hansel yourself. History might have taken a different turn.
Maybe I would have killed him. Maybe you would have killed me. Who knows? But Hensel's death, although desirable, wasn't necessary anymore. You killed Seret and Orcs. Damn shame as I see it. Two good witchers.
They were murderers, Letho. Just like you. Don't change the subject.
Right. I was on my way to Loch Muin by that time. I had to prepare, inform that prune Shillard of the plan. Everything had to play out perfectly. There was no room for error.
Wait, what?
Care to tell me?
Yennefer and the Wild Hunt. No. Well, okay, let's have
I'm
time to
done
finish
talking.
this.
Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
But yeah, it doesn't seem right to kill Letho anymore. I was originally gonna kill him no matter what, but I'm gonna let him live.
The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
I just realized that I guess it is canon that Geralt actually kills Letho here, because you can't meet Letho in the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt unless you have imported a Witcher 2 save where you actually spare him. So that makes it canon for Geralt killing him. But I'm still gonna go with this now. I think that's the ending that I want.
I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Very well.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
You going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
No manly handshake, really? Well, there's my bro and my hoe. Alright, it's a ladybug, who cares? But that was kinda weird. It should have been like a raven to symbolize Yennefer. Or a swallow to symbolize Ciri. Well, I guess that's the Witcher 2 then.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. In Flotsam, he slew Bernard Laredo, but few mourned for the Commandant. Flotsam remained Temerian, while command of the garrison and town went to a Vizima noble, a sworn enemy of Kedwin and an avid angler. To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobendon to hear of the Witcher's deeds. The Witcher witnessed a great Kedweni victory in Edirn. At Vergen, Henselt's army crushed Saskia the Dragonslayer's motley force, ending the springtime of races. Soldiers of the Unicorn swarmed over the Pontar Valley. As it had before, powerful Kedwen swallowed Upper Edirn whole. Yet subsequent events would render Henselt's triumph short-lived. With Foltest slain, Temeria's barons began to vie for the throne. Many dreamt of donning the crown, yet none could assemble the allies required to snatch it. The kingdom's last hope, as it teetered at the edge of civil war, lay in Little Anais. Natalis was named regent and ruled the land, yet the girl was the living symbol of the realm's salvaged unity. A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included. Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in a lapse
Oops, can't
of
show that on
muses.
YouTube.
Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the
Cover
north
those
was
tits,
but a
please.
harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. I think this game took me about 30 hours to actually finish. And I don't really regret it. Fun game. But since I have played Witcher 3, you can really tell that they luckily polished a lot of game mechanics from the Witcher 2 into that game, because my god, I gotta say that I was pretty annoyed with this game at some moments. Like the long, unskippable animations, or unskippable dialogue or cutscenes. And also the way that it sometimes doesn't save at the correct moments. And oh, and you can't drink potions while in combat, so you have to tell if there's gonna be a fight beforehand in order to prepare. It's really sucked. And also it is so slow to move around the maps. I don't understand why they didn't add a fast travel option, or even a horse. That would have made it so much more fun. I just ended up rolling over the whole map while playing the game, because that was the quickest way to move around. But yeah, this game did have quite a nice amount of content in it. I don't think that it really does anything better than Witcher 3, because Witcher 3 is almost a perfect game, to be honest. So it's kinda hard anyway to do that. But I think I like the main story in Witcher 2 better than the Witcher 3's main story. Like the story in this game is it's something like straight from the Witcher books. Geralt gets tied up in a assassination scheme that he didn't even commit, and has to clear his name and fight another Witcher on the way. So that sounds really nice. So what I'm trying to say here, that the main story of this game was really good, even better than Witcher 3's main story. Like, it really made me want to learn more about what happened to Geralt before he lost his memory. Also, the characters were also very nice. Characters such as Roach, for example. Or Letho. Or Foltest. Or Triss. Or Henselt. Or Deathmold. All very good characters. And as I said, it also does a good job of setting up the next Witcher game. Like, it really makes the player want to meet the Wild Hunt at last. But it's a shame that the Wild Hunt wasn't really that much of a presence in the next installment. Also, the music in this game is pretty good. It's not as good as Witcher 3's music, but yeah, it goes. There just isn't that much of variety to it. Every single area has the same soundtrack, so. And I think that I enjoyed the boss fights in this game more than the boss fights in Witcher 3. Like the boss fight against the Karen, the two boss fights against Letho, and then the dragon. Pretty fun. But aside from some small game mechanics, this game was pretty nice to play through. Not sure if I'm ever gonna play through Witcher 1, because I don't really care that much about that one. Maybe I will. But I still haven't even played Witcher 3 Blood and Wine, so I'm gonna have to do that after this. But I gotta say that ending was kind of lame though, like, that's it, there's no exchange of words between Triss and Geralt. I mean, they're supposed to be in love. So kind of a boring ending. And with that weird ladybug scene. Kind of unnecessary. And I also like that they really gave the player a lot of choices that actually impact the story in many ways. And choices that actually impact the next game. For example, letting Letho live or not. Which does pay off in the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The other thing that I disliked were the quick time events, like they were pretty shitty. And the mini games as well, not really fun at all. Nothing compared to Gwent. Also, the game doesn't really explain that well all the game mechanics, so you have to find out for yourself. And also, finding the correct quest locations is also pretty hard because the game doesn't tell you where to go. I had to look up on the internet to actually what to do. And there were also quite a few bugs. And what I read from the internet that this game is pretty bugged. So that was pretty annoying at sometimes, but it doesn't really bother the gameplay that much. Also kind of makes me want to play this whole thing again, but this time do different choices, like going with Jorveth instead of Roach. Can these credits go by a bit faster, please? Yeah, no fucking way. Apparently these credits last for 30 minutes, so I waited way too long over here.